crypto, politics, tech, and more. Get your daily news fix with News Source Scrollers. 17. November 2024 edition. Number: crypto, politics, tech, and more. Get your daily news fix with News Source Scrollers. 17. November 2024 edition. Number 1 hit and more. YouTube music charts. Global top songs November 1st to November 7th, 2024.
APT, Rosé et Bruno Mars. AJ Kiraat, Madhubanti Bagchi, Divya.
Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars.
Tu boda, Oscar Maidon y Fuerza Regida. Si antes te hubiera conocido. Karol G. Drip, Baby Monster.
Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish.
Nai, Amita Bata Cha Cha.
Top hits on Apple Music. 17. November 2024. That's So True, Gracie Abrams. Sticky Feet, Glorilla, Sexy Red and Lil Wayne. Tyler, the Creator. Wildflower, Billie Eilish. Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. 25. Rod Wave. Love Somebody, Morgan Wallen. Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global. From the Friday, November 1st to Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars.
APT, Rosé, Bruno Mars.
Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Who Jimin.
Tu boda, Oscar Maidon, Fuerza Regida.
Taste, Sabrina Carpenter. That's So True, Gracie Abrams. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of Friday, November 1st to Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Most viewed films in English. Meet Me Next Christmas. Time Cut. Don't Move. Martha. Sing. Most viewed films non-English. Let Go. Family Pack. Pedro Paramo. Dupachi. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of Friday, November 1st to Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Most watched TV in English. Outer Banks, Season 4. Arcane Season 2. The Diplomat Season 2. Most viewed TV non-English. Murder Mindfully, Season 1. The Cage Season 1. Dan. Nintendo US Digital Bestsellers, from 17. November 2024.
Mario e Luigi simbolo di marchio registrato. Brothership.
Super Mario Party Jamboree. Stardew Valley. Hades. Overcooked. 2. Steam's hottest games. Global top selling and top played games across Steam. From the top 100 products by revenue for Tuesday, November 5th, 2024 to Tuesday, November 12th, 2024. PUBG Battlegrounds. Counter-Strike 2. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Apex Legends. Throne and Liberty. CISA's cybersecurity alerts and advisories. JCDC's collaborative efforts enhance cybersecurity for the 2024 Olympic and Paralympic Games. CISA releases 5 industrial control systems advisories. CISA, FBI, NSA, and international partners release joint advisory on 2023 top routinely exploited vulnerabilities. One more drop in the AI ocean. Qwen's Qwen 2.5 Coder to instruct. Qwen 2.5 Coder is the latest series of code-specific Qwen large language models, formerly known as CodeQwen. As of now, Qwen 2.5 Coder has covered 6 mainstream model sizes, 0.5, 1.5, 3, 7, 14, 32 billion parameters, to meet the needs of different developers. Ozempic's influence on the fashion industry, as expressed by Vogue's editor, raises concerns about the return of skinny models. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization reports that the global diabetes epidemic has reached alarming levels, with 800 million cases. Additionally, a new anti-smoking pill has been hailed as a game-changer and will be made available on the National Health Service in the UK. In the United Kingdom, the technology firm Palantir engaged in a conversation with the Minister of Justice regarding the computation of prisoners' reoffending risks. Additionally, a study revealed that consumers are actively disinterested in products that incorporate artificial intelligence. GitHub projects targeted with malicious commits to Frame researcher. Financially motivated Chinese threat actor Silk Spectre targeting Black Friday shoppers. In the US, FTC announces that reports of unwanted telemarketing calls down more than 50% since 2021. TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, has seen its valuation rise to approximately $300 billion. In contrast, the S&P 500's dividend yield has reached its lowest point in over 2 decades. Additionally, according to AP sources, the popular sports talk show Inside the NBA will be airing on both ESPN and ABC as part of a settlement between Warner Bros. Discovery, WBD, and the National Basketball Association, NBA. Tesla has the highest fatal accident rate of all auto brands, study finds. 1 year ago also, Tesla has the highest accident rate of any auto brand. Hertz loses $2 billion, largely because of electric cars. Reportedly, Hertz's Tesla fire sale continues as depreciation costs mount. Reuters reports that China battery giant CATL would build U.S. plant if Trump allows it. Tesla's 4680 battery cell will never be successful, says CATL chairman. Trump transition team compiling list of current and former U.S. military officers for possible courts-martial. Unheard comments as, Gladiator 2 is the perfect film for America's declining empire. Elon Musk's X-Corporation files notice in Alex Jones' InfoWars bankruptcy case, as Alex Jones is trying to halt the sale of InfoWars. Elon Musk's ex just got involved in the case. Reportedly, NASA insiders are pushing Elon Musk to end costly DEI spending. Maternal stress has been associated with an increased risk of early-onset epilepsy in children. Regular exercise has been shown to reduce the severity of hangovers. A recent study conducted by Baylor University found that an additional 46 minutes of sleep can enhance gratitude and resilience. Additionally, a new imaging technique has unveiled a detailed 3D map of the brain's blood flow. Xpeng's flying car, priced at $280,000, successfully completed its public flight and garnered over 2,000 orders. In a separate development, BYD is set to make its mark in the South Korean market by launching at least 3 passenger vehicles in 2025. Notably, Jaguar has decided to discontinue the production of new cars in the UK in anticipation of its complete transition to electric vehicles. Trump appoints Chris Wright, CEO of a fracking firm, as the new energy secretary. Meanwhile, Xi Jinping announces that China is ready to collaborate with Trump to improve relations. The Washington Examiner comments as Joe Biden is finally at peace. In a meeting with Biden, China's Xi cautions U.S. to make the wise choice to keep relations stable. Brazil's First Lady insults Elon Musk at G20 social event, and with they are going to lose the next election, Elon Musk hits back after Brazil's First Lady uses F-word for him. Moody's downgrades Mexican government's outlook to negative over weakening of judiciary and debt. Nintendo cross-referenced Reddit posts and hardware repair records to identify a Switch pirate. Coca-Cola unveiled an AI-driven Holidays Are Coming campaign. Disney expanded its CEO search to include candidates from outside the company, such as EA's Andrew Wilson. Tropical wetlands are releasing a significant amount of methane, posing a threat to climate plans. The Grand Canyon's rocks reveal surprising insights into the origins of life's Big Bang, prompting geologists to revise their textbooks. The World Food Programme urgently calls for life-saving support in Nigeria, where 33 million people are at risk of food insecurity in 2025. Crypto, politics, tech, and more. Get your daily news fix with NewsSource Scrollers. 16. November 2024 edition. Number 1 hit and more. YouTube music charts. Global top songs November 1st to November 7th, 2024. PT. Rose and Bruno Mars. Aaj ki raat. Madhubanti Bagachi. Divya. Die with a Smile. Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars.
Tu boda. Oscar Maidón y Fuerza Regida. Si antes te hubiera conocido. Karol G. Baby Monster.
Birds of a Feather Billie Eilish. Yea Nay, Amitabh Bhattacharya. Top hits on Apple Music 16. November 2024. That's So True Gracie Abrams. Sticky Feet Glorilla. Sexy Red and Lil Wayne. Tyler the Creator. Wildflower Billie Eilish. Birds of a Feather Billie Eilish. 25 Rod Wave. Love Somebody Morgan Wallen. Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global. From the Friday, November 1st to Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Die with a Smile Lady Gaga Bruno Mars. He. Rose Bruno Mars. Birds of a Feather Billie Eilish. Hu Jimin.
Tu boda. Oscar Maidón, Fuerza Regida.
Taste, Sabrina Carpenter. That's So True, Gracie Abrams. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of Friday, November 1st to Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Most viewed films in English. Meet Me Next Christmas. Time Cut. Don't Move. Martha. Sing. Most viewed films non-English. Let Go. Family Pack. Pedro Páramo. Do Patty. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of Friday, November 1st to Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Most watched TV in English. Outer Banks, Season 4. Arcane Season 2. The Diplomat Season 2. Most viewed TV non-English. Murder Mindfully, Season 1. The Cage Season 1. Nintendo US Digital Bestsellers, from 16. November 2024. Mario and Luigi Brothership. Super Mario Party Jamboree. Stardew Valley. Hades. Overcooked. 2. Steam's hottest games. Global top-selling and top-played games across Steam. From the top 100 products by revenue for Tuesday, November 5, 2024 to Tuesday, November 12, 2024. PUBG Battlegrounds. Counter-Strike 2. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Apex Legends. Throne and Liberty. CISA's cybersecurity alerts and advisories. JCDC's collaborative efforts enhance cybersecurity for the 2024 Olympic and Paralympic Games. CISA releases 5 industrial control systems advisories. CISA, FBI, NSA, and international partners release joint advisory on 2023 top routinely exploited vulnerabilities. One more drop in the AI ocean. Quinn's Quinn 2.5 Coder to be instruct. Quinn 2.5 Coder is the latest series of code-specific Quinn large language models, formerly known as CodeQuinn. As of now, Quinn 2.5 Coder has covered 6 mainstream model sizes, 0.5, 1.5, 37, 14, 32 billion parameters, to meet the needs of different developers. Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz are thrust into spy work in the trailer for Netflix's Back in Action. Meanwhile, Jake Paul emerges victorious in a highly anticipated fight against Mike Tyson, and the Netflix Rumble proves to be an intense and grueling 8-round battle. Additionally, fans of the iconic group Boyz II Men can anticipate the release of both a movie biopic and a documentary that delves into their remarkable journey and music legacy. Under Paris 2. Netflix developing sequel to French shark movie with Berenice Bejo returning. Operator of Helix Darknet cryptocurrency mixer, which was highly sought after by online drug dealers sentenced in money laundering conspiracy involving hundreds of millions of dollars. The daughters of Malcolm X sue the CIA, FBI, and NYPD over the civil rights leader's assassination, as Malcolm X estate alleges DOJ, FBI, CIA, NYPD played role in events leading to assassination. U.S. returns over 1,400 looted artifacts worth $10 million to India. Qatar Energy acquires a 50% stake in Total Energy's solar project in Iraq. Russia suspends gas sales to OMF, Austria's primary energy supplier. Putin informs Scholz that Russia is open to exploring energy cooperation, as announced by the Kremlin. Samsung XR glasses have Ray-Ban Meta specs with more features, seemingly no display. Xiaomi smart glasses in the works, expected release set for Q2 2025. Razer says its new AI tool analyzes in minutes how products impact the planet, as Razer, a big vendor of gaming gear, makes an unexpected new pitch with selling AI tech to businesses. Tense emails reveal how Elon Musk, Sam Altman, Ilya Sutskever, and Greg Brockman negotiated the structure of OpenAI. New OpenAI emails expose a long history of mistrust. The Guardian comments that AI isn't about unleashing our imaginations, it's about outsourcing them for profit. A study suggests that AI models work faster when they communicate in their own language. Blue Sky asserts that it won't train AI on user-generated content. As Blue Sky gains traction, Threads commences testing custom feeds. Valuations of Elon Musk's SpaceX and xAI are poised to experience significant growth in upcoming deals. North Korean troops in Ukraine represent a grave escalation, as German Chancellor Scholz urges Putin to end the Ukraine war during their first call in 2 years. Meanwhile, Japan's minister visits Ukraine to express mutual concern over the presence of North Korean troops. Ukrainian President Zelensky believes the war will end sooner with Trump in office, while also accusing German Chancellor Scholz of inadvertently opening a Pandora's box with Putin. Trump's team skips FBI background checks for some cabinet picks. Ocasio-Cortez comments as, Gabbard nomination is a pro-war nomination globally. Salon comments as Trump trolls GOP with cabinet picks. The point is to bring Republicans to heel, but it may backfire. New York Times comments as, Trump takes on the pillars of the deep state. Washington Post comments that Russia wants the Kursk back before negotiations, but Ukraine is not willing to compromise. Zelensky emphasizes the importance of ensuring that the war ends next year through diplomacy. Meanwhile, a pro-Russia bill has sparked protests in the breakaway region of Georgia, where protesters stormed parliament in the Abkhazia region over the Russia deal. In the U.S., the Department of Defense has completed its 7th consecutive department-wide financial statement audit. The auditors have discovered that the Pentagon's books lack the necessary financial data to account for spending for the 7th consecutive year. On a different note, Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency is seeking high IQ revolutionaries, willing to work 80 hours a week for free. The New Republic warns that Trump's new oligarchy is about to unleash unimaginable corruption. Elon Musk's AI has turned against him, labeling him as one of the most significant spreaders of misinformation on X. Meanwhile, the owner of LA Times is reportedly seeking recruits similar to Scott Jennings to balance the publication's political leanings. Additionally, Vanity Fair has reported that MAGA influencers are actively pursuing top jobs in Trump's White House. Following Trump's election, some influencers have openly expressed their support for him. The Wall Street Journal reports that smugglers are urging migrants to rush to the United States before Donald Trump takes office. A Canadian border city immigration lawyer anticipates a significant increase in asylum claims and illegal crossings. The Washington Examiner reports that sanctuary cities disregarded the Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) to release 22,000 criminal migrants. As sources indicate, Trump may prioritize deporting undocumented Chinese individuals, prompting Asian American groups to prepare for potential consequences. Israel reportedly destroyed an active nuclear weapons research facility in Iran, according to officials. The Wall Street Journal reported that Iran had informed the United States that it would not attempt to harm former President Donald Trump. Additionally, Apple has removed the U.S.-funded Radio Free Europe app from Russia. Reportedly, Chinese millennials struggle with age discrimination due to the curse of 35. In Hong Kong, Chinese cardinal calls for Sinicization of church in China. In the U.S., T-Mobile hacked in massive Chinese breach of telecom networks. Kamala Harris campaign never paid millions for celebrity endorsements, former advisor insists. Argentina orders arrest of Brazilian Bolsonaro supporters over 2023 coup bid. India's PM Modi leaves for Nigeria, Brazil and Guyana. Reuters announces that the U.S. bank regulation under Trump is in doubt, while digital assets rise and consumer setbacks are expected. Bloomberg advises readers to pay close attention to their credit card balances under Trump 2.0. CNBC warns that Trump 2.0 could be detrimental to global inflation, according to analysts. Politico comments that the Biden economy is about to receive a new salesman in the form of Donald Trump. She warns against going back in history as Trump tariffs loom, and China is prepared to retaliate if Donald Trump increases tariffs, according to a former PBOC official. AI-powered Minecraft runs without a game engine, rendering the game in real time at a continuous 20 frames per second. Descartes' AI simulates a playable version of Minecraft that is both real-time and accessible. Additionally, former military officials have revealed that the United States has secretly recovered alien technology. Furthermore, the U.S. Navy's Virginia-class submarine was reportedly apprehended by a Norwegian fisherman. Dark matter might live in a dense haze around stellar corpses. Hiker discovers 280 million years old fossils predating dinosaurs in Alps, as ecosystem that predates the dinosaurs uncovered in the Alps by melting snow. Storms, floods, landslides associated with intimate partner violence against women 2 years later. Sega has delisted over 60 classic games from virtual stores, including Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi. Visitors to London's National Portrait Gallery will be serenaded by a 6-hour version of Champagne Supernova. UFC will unveil new gloves designed to reduce eye pokes. Democrats have outspent Republicans on the airwaves since Harris entered race, but GOP is poised for late push. Bloomberg comments as political ads can't buy the presidency. Sylvester Stallone calls Trump the second George Washington in Mar-a-Lago warm-up speech. Reportedly, U.S. Muslims who back Trump upset by his pro-Israel nominees. Crypto, politics, tech, and more. Get your daily news fix with NewsSource scrollers. 15. November 2024 edition. Number 1 hit and more. YouTube music charts. Global top songs November 1st to November 7th, 2024.
APT, Rosé et Bruno Mars. AJ Kiraat, Madhubanti Bagchi, Divya.
Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars.
Tu boda, Oscar Maidón y Fuerza Regida. Si antes te hubiera conocido. Karol G. Baby Monster.
Birds of a Feather Billie Eilish.
Nai, Amita Bata Cha Cha.
Top hits on Apple Music 15. November 2024. That's So True Gracie Abrams. Sticky Feet Glorilla, Sexy Red and Lil Wayne. Tyler the Creator. Wildflower Billie Eilish. Birds of a Feather Billie Eilish. 25 Rod Wave. Love Somebody Morgan Wallen. Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global. From the Friday, November 1st to Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Die with a Smile Lady Gaga Bruno Mars.
APT, Rosé, Bruno Mars.
Birds of a Feather Billie Eilish. Who Jimin.
Tu boda, Oscar Maidón, Fuerza Regida.
Taste, Sabrina Carpenter. That's So True, Gracie Abrams. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of Friday, November 1st to Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Most viewed films in English. Meet Me Next Christmas. Time Cut. Don't Move. Martha. Sing. Most viewed films non-English. Let Go. Family Pack. Pedro Páramo. Dupachi. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of Friday, November 1st to Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Most watched TV in English. Outer Banks, Season 4. Arcane Season 2. The Diplomat Season 2. Most viewed TV non-English. Murder Mindfully, Season 1. The Cage Season 1. Nintendo US Digital Bestsellers, from 15. November 2024.
Mario e Luigi simbolo di marchio registrato. Brothership.
Super Mario Party Jamboree. Stardew Valley. Hades. Overcooked. 2. Steam's hottest games. Global top-selling and top-played games across Steam. From the top 100 products by revenue for Tuesday, November 5, 2024 to Tuesday, November 12, 2024. PUBG Battlegrounds. Counter-Strike 2. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Apex Legends. Throne and Liberty. CISA's cybersecurity alerts and advisories. JCDC's collaborative efforts enhance cybersecurity for the 2024 Olympic and Paralympic Games. CISA releases 5 industrial control systems advisories. CISA, FBI, NSA, and international partners release joint advisory on 2023 top routinely exploited vulnerabilities. One more drop in the AI ocean. Quinn's Quinn 2.5 Coder to be instruct. Quinn 2.5 Coder is the latest series of code-specific Quinn large language models, formerly known as CodeQuinn. As of now, Quinn 2.5 Coder has covered 6 mainstream model sizes, 0.5, 1.5, 3, 7, 14, 32 billion parameters, to meet the needs of different developers. Biden finalizes a $6.6 billion grant to TSMC before Trump returns. Washington Times reports that Trump expected to criticize Biden's AI agenda and pledged to eliminate Biden's AI regulations. OpenAI is anticipating a significant infusion of funding. Additionally, U.S. regulators are planning to investigate Microsoft's cloud business. Samsung unveils surprise $7 billion buyback as AI fears persist. Amazon launches fixed pricing for treatment of conditions such as hair loss. Hims and Hers stock drops 24%. Satire publication The Onion buys Alex Jones InfoWars at auction with Sandy Hook family's backing. 18 states sue SEC, Gensler commissioners in historic crypto regulation battle. Ilya Lichtenstein, the Bitfinex hacker, was sentenced to prison for participating in a money laundering conspiracy involving billions of dollars. This conviction resulted from the theft of approximately 120,000 Bitcoin through a hack and subsequent theft of stolen cryptocurrency. Trump's victory is expected to break the impasse in the filing of exotic U.S. crypto ETFs. Amazon was questioned by House China Committee over dangerous and unwise TikTok partnership. Google will stop serving political advertising in the EU ahead of new regulation in October 2025. First draft of the General-Purpose AI Code of Practice published, written by independent experts for European Commission, which will be discussed with around 1,000 stakeholders. In the U.S. Homeland Security Department unveils a framework for harnessing AI in critical infrastructure. Microsoft and NASA collaborate to develop an AI tool that democratizes access to satellite data. Getty Images introduces a suite of premium creative content for TikTok advertisers. Spotify's plans for AI-generated music, podcasts, and recommendations, according to its co-president, CTO, and CPO Gustav Soderstrom. YouTube prepares to launch Juul's live stream gifting process. It has been commented as YouTube Juuls look like they were ripped straight out of the Reddit Gold playbook. The Wall Street Journal is testing AI article summaries. In Web Summit, chess grandmaster Hans Niemann will face global opponents who have been advised by artificial intelligence. Additionally, Anthropic teams up with the U.S. Energy Department to conduct red teaming exercises, aiming to prevent AI nuclear leaks. Furthermore, NVIDIA's Blackwell architecture significantly enhances the training performance of large language models in the MLPerf training version 4.1 benchmark. In the UK, telecom operator O2 introduces Daisy, an AI-powered granny designed to waste scammers' time. Additionally, AI-generated poetry has gained popularity, surpassing human-written poetry in terms of favorability. Furthermore, a live scam detection feature is being rolled out to the Pixel 6 to 9 phone app. Argentina's president considers exiting Paris Agreement with Trump. Scientists say they've discovered the world's biggest coral, so huge it was mistaken for a shipwreck. Almost half of Spain's flood victims were aged 70 or over, data shows. NBC comments as, clashes, confusion and secrecy consume the Harris campaign's finances. New York Times comments as viewers flee MSNBC and flock to Fox News in wake of election. Fox News comments with no Trump bump, MSNBC hemorrhaging viewers since Election Day, sheds more than half of primetime audience. Trump threatens New York Times, Penguin Random House over critical coverage. 2 weeks ago, Trump sues CBS for $10 billion alleging its editing of Harris interview is election interference. NATO jets scrambled after Russian planes seen off Norway and over Baltic Sea, not adhering to international norms. Donald Trump pledges to end Russia-Ukraine war, focus on West Asia peace. Ukraine can't trademark Russian warship, go F***K yourself, EU court rules. X sues to block California law targeting election-related deepfakes on social media. RSF, Reporters Without Borders presses criminal charges against X, formerly Twitter, for its participation in identity theft and spreading disinformation. Elon Musk accuses Microsoft and xAI of involvement in a lawsuit against OpenAI. Trump expected to shake up White House briefing room. Editor-in-chief of Scientific American resigns following expletive-filled rant against Trump voters. Meta fined €798 million by EU in antitrust case over ads. Pakistan's Punjab declares a health emergency and imposes lockdown measures due to a surge in toxic smog and air pollution. Additionally, 22 pesticides have been linked to prostate cancer. Furthermore, a former WHO chief scientist announces that over 80% of Indians are exposed to climate-related health risks. Lastly, Brazil intends to adopt complete beef traceability by 2032 in response to pressure from China and the EU. Moderna and Novavax stocks slide after Trump nominates Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to be top health official. Court hears New York Times case against European Commission over vaccine deal. Nearly 2 years ago, New York Times sues EU over von der Leyen's Pfizer texts. 3 years ago, New York Times reported how Europe sealed a Pfizer vaccine deal with texts and calls. One dead after attack on Brazil's Supreme Court, and judge investigating 2023 coup was court bomb target, say Brazilian police, and Brazil authorities link bombing in the capital to extremist discourse. Bank of America strategists recommend investing in China and Europe before Trump's inauguration. Xi Jinping opens a large port in Peru, financed by China. Philippine forces conduct rehearsals for seizing islands in the South China Sea. BSA sends tech policy recommendations to Trump transition on AI innovation to ensure U.S. leadership, promoting government use of technology, reforming cybersecurity regulations to avoid overlap, and making new deals with global partners. Silicon Valley investors Mark Andreessen and Ben Horowitz celebrate Trump's win as a boot off the throat. Reuters reports that Trump's transition team aims to kill Biden EV tax credit. Nearly 90 lawmakers call on Biden to sanction Israeli ultranationalist ministers. Elon Musk met with Iran's UN ambassador, Iranian officials say. In the U.S., Houston man charged with attempting to provide material support to ISIS. Crypto, politics, tech, and more. Get your daily news fix with NewsSource scrollers. 14. November 2024 edition. Number 1 hit and more. YouTube music charts. Global top songs November 1st to November 7th, 2024.
APT, Rosé et Bruno Mars. AJ Kiraat, Madhubanti Bagchi, Divya.
Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars.
Tu boda, Oscar Maidón y Fuerza Regida. Si antes te hubiera conocido, Karol G. Baby Monster.
Birds of a Feather Billie Eilish.
Nai, Amita Bata Cha Cha.
Top hits on Apple Music 14. November 2024. That's So True Gracie Abrams. Sticky Feet Glorilla, Sexy Red and Lil Wayne. Tyler the Creator. Wildflower Billie Eilish. Birds of a Feather Billie Eilish. 25 Rod Wave. Love Somebody Morgan Wallen. Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global. From the Friday, November 1st to Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Die with a Smile Lady Gaga Bruno Mars.
APT, Rosé, Bruno Mars.
Birds of a Feather Billie Eilish. Who Jimin.
Tu boda, Oscar Maidón, Fuerza Regida.
Taste, Sabrina Carpenter. That's So True, Gracie Abrams. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of Friday, November 1st to Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Most viewed films in English. Meet Me Next Christmas. Time Cut. Don't Move. Martha. Sing. Most viewed films non-English. Let Go. Family Pack. Pedro Paramo. Dupachi. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of Friday, November 1st to Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Most watched TV in English. Outer Banks, Season 4. Arcane Season 2. The Diplomat Season 2. Most viewed TV non-English. Murder Mindfully, Season 1. The Cage Season 1. Dan Da Dan. Nintendo US Digital Bestsellers, from 14. November 2024.
Mario e Luigi simbolo di marchio registrato. Brothership.
Super Mario Party Jamboree. Stardew Valley. Hades. Overcooked. 2. Steam's hottest games. Global top-selling and top-played games across Steam. From the top 100 products by revenue for Tuesday, November 5, 2024 to Tuesday, November 12, 2024. PUBG Battlegrounds. Counter-Strike 2. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Apex Legends. Throne and Liberty. CISA's cybersecurity alerts and advisories. JCDC's collaborative efforts enhance cybersecurity for the 2024 Olympic and Paralympic Games. CISA releases 5 industrial control systems advisories. CISA, FBI, NSA, and international partners release joint advisory on 2023 top routinely exploited vulnerabilities. One more drop in the AI ocean. Quinn's Quinn 2.5 Coder to be instruct. Quinn 2.5 Coder is the latest series of code-specific Quinn large language models, formerly known as CodeQuinn. As of now, Quinn 2.5 Coder has covered 6 mainstream model sizes, 0.5, 1.5, 3, 7, 14, 32 billion parameters, to meet the needs of different developers. NVIDIA Jetson Thor computers for robots will launch in 2025. OpenAI says U.S. allies should partner on AI to take on China. OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic hit the critical knowledge cap for advanced AI training, as OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic are struggling to build more advanced AI. Trump 2.0, according to a recent report, may experience elevated bond yields, volatile equity markets, and a fluctuating bond market. In other news, Bloomberg reports that the total market value of all Rolex Submariner watches has surpassed the $50 billion mark. Additionally, CoinGecko reports that the cryptocurrency market capitalization has reached a record high of $3.2 trillion. Former FTX CTO joins U.S. government to develop a fraud detection tool. Polymarket is under investigation by the Department of Justice for allegedly being used by U.S. traders. South Korean police arrest 215 individuals in connection with the suspected $228 million cryptocurrency scam. Meta is embroiled in an antitrust trial that could potentially lead to the separation of Instagram and WhatsApp. In a separate development, Apple is being sued in the UK for allegedly monopolizing the iCloud market, with the compensation claim amounting to a staggering $3.8 billion. Additionally, a lawsuit filed against TSMC in Arizona sheds light on alleged anti-American workplace practices within the company. China's hackers allegedly stole surveillance data from telecom companies, according to the U.S. AMD plans to reduce its global workforce by 4% to prioritize AI chip development. The demand for liquid cooling is expected to increase as NVIDIA prepares to launch its next-generation AI chips. Amazon discontinues its clandestine project, aimed at developing a fertility tracker. Google conducts a limited-scale test by withdrawing news content from European publishers. The Guardian terminates its association with the X social media platform, citing instances of racism and the spread of conspiracy theories. Apple unveils AI-powered Final Cut Pro 11, an advanced video editing software that promises to revolutionize the industry. In a bold move to compete with Temu and Shein, Amazon launches its own discount store called Haul. This store offers an impressive range of products at incredibly low prices, with items ranging from $1 earrings to $8 leggings. Meanwhile, IBM unveils its latest quantum chip, boasting a remarkable 156 qubits. This groundbreaking chip promises to be a significant advancement in scientific research, offering a remarkable 50 times faster processing power compared to its predecessor. Missing link found in ancient rocks of Colorado show that Snowball Earth really happened. Global CO2 emissions to hit record high in 2024, report says. Extraordinary burial of ancient Egyptian governor's daughter discovered in a coffin within another coffin. Björk collaborated with an AI to create an unsettling soundtrack for a hotel lobby. Björk announces immersive auditory experience in Paris to raise awareness about the environment. Mark Zuckerberg collaborated with T-Pain on a remix of Get Low, and there are reports that Mark Zuckerberg serenaded wife with a painful rap remix. German music rights group Gemma is suing OpenAI for unlicensed song lyrics in ChatGPT. Israel prepares Lebanon ceasefire plan as gift to Trump, officials say. CIA official charged in leak of classified documents about Israeli military plans. Israel is committing ethnic cleansing amid mass forced displacements in Gaza, HRW report says. Trump picks Matt Gaetz for Attorney General, Tulsi Gabbard for Director of National Intelligence. Matt Gaetz just resigned from Congress, ending a probe into sexual misconduct and drug use. FT reports as Kamala Harris ditched Joe Rogan podcast interview over progressive backlash fears. LA Times owner says Harris's stance on Gaza war contributed to non-endorsement, plans editorial board revamp. Trump team hostile to Chagos deal, claims Farage. 1 month ago it had been reported as U.S. Republicans fear UK Chagos Islands deal will boost China. 2 weeks ago The Independent reports Farage-inspired bid to persuade Trump to veto Starmer's Chagos Islands deal. Germany Scholz to request vote of confidence in December. Italy's president sharply rebukes Elon Musk over comments on X about migration court rulings. 2 days ago, Albania migrant case judges need to go, says Musk. Crypto, politics, tech and more. Get your daily news fix with NewsSource Scrollers. 13. November 2024 edition. Number 1 hit and more. YouTube music charts. Global top songs November 1st to November 7th, 2024.
APT, Rosé et Bruno Mars. AJ Kiraat, Madhubanti Bagchi, Divya.
Die with a Smile. Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars.
Tu boda. Oscar Maidón y Fuerza Regida. Si antes te hubiera conocido. Karol G. Baby Monster.
Birds of a Feather Billie Eilish.
Ai Nai,
Amita Bata Cha Cha.
Top hits on Apple Music 13. November 2024. That's So True, Gracie Abrams. Sticky Feet, Glorilla. Sexy Red and Lil Wayne. Tyler, the Creator. Wildflower, Billie Eilish. Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. 25 Rod Wave. Love Somebody, Morgan Wallen. Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global. From the Friday, November 1st to Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars.
APT, Rosé, Bruno Mars.
Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Who Jimin.
Tu boda, Oscar Maidon, Fuerza Regida.
Taste, Sabrina Carpenter. That's So True, Gracie Abrams. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of Friday, November 1st to Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Most viewed films in English. Meet Me Next Christmas. Time Cut. Don't Move. Martha. Sing. Most viewed films non-English. Let Go. Family Pack. Pedro Paramo. Dupachi. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Most watched TV in English. Outer Banks, Season 4. Arcane Season 2. The Diplomat Season 2. Most viewed TV non-English. Murder Mindfully, Season 1. The Cage Season 1.
Dan Da Dan.
Nintendo US Digital Bestsellers, from 13. November 2024.
Mario e Luigi simbolo di marchio registrato. Brothership.
Super Mario Party Jamboree. Stardew Valley. Hades. Overcooked. 2. Steam's hottest games. Global top selling and top played games across Steam. From the top 100 products by revenue for Tuesday, November 5th, 2024 to Tuesday, November 12th, 2024. PUBG Battlegrounds. Counter-Strike 2. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Apex Legends. Throne and Liberty. CISA's cybersecurity alerts and advisories. JCDC's collaborative efforts enhance cybersecurity for the 2024 Olympic and Paralympic Games. CISA releases 5 industrial control systems advisories. CISA, FBI, NSA, and international partners release joint advisory on 2023 top routinely exploited vulnerabilities. One more drop in the AI ocean. Quinn's Quinn 2.5 Coder to be instruct. Quinn 2.5 Coder is the latest series of code-specific Quinn large language models, formerly known as CodeQuinn. As of now, Quinn 2.5 Coder has covered 6 mainstream model sizes, 0.5, 1.5, 3, 7, 14, 32 billion parameters, to meet the needs of different developers. The Vatican and Microsoft unveiled an AI-generated digital twin of St. Peter's Basilica. Google DeepMind made AlphaFold 3 open source, revolutionizing drug discovery and molecular biology. SoftBank will be the first to receive NVIDIA's Blackwell chips for constructing a supercomputer. Klarna prepares for U.S. initial public offering, valuation recovering from decline. Comac announces Air China as the initial customer for the C929 widebody jet. In the U.S., millions of job seekers face potential risks due to the leakage of private data by a recruitment firm. Plastic-eating mealworms native to Africa have been discovered. Additionally, a glowing mystery mollusk has been found in the ocean's midnight zone. Furthermore, exposure to constant artificial light disrupts honeybee sleep patterns and alters their sleep rhythms. Huawei developing SSD tape hybrid amid U.S. tech restrictions. As Huawei develops massive 72 terabytes SSD tape hybrid storage device, first-generation MedDrive targets warm and cold storage. Britain to revive nuclear fuel production for defense. Denmark signs contracts to purchase $629 million worth of Ukrainian-made weapons for the Ukrainian troops. Ruby slippers from The Wizard of Oz, stolen by a former mobster, are being auctioned for $800,000. Meanwhile, Now and Then, the Beatles' last song enhanced with AI, has secured 2 Grammy nominations. French news titles are suing X for allegedly using their content without compensation. Iran building defensive tunnels in Tehran metro network to save people from Israeli airstrikes. U.S. says it will not limit Israel arms transfers after some improvements in flow of aid to Gaza. Senior Saudi military officer visits Iran, discusses defense cooperation. Volkswagen's Audi struggles to find a buyer for its Brussels site. Meanwhile, mainland China's tech giant Baidu applies to conduct autonomous vehicle trials in Hong Kong. Cadillac officially unveils its 3-rows Vistic electric SUV, boasting an impressive range of 300 miles. Shell triumphs in its appeal against the landmark Dutch climate ruling. Memos reveal that big oil firms were aware of the severe consequences of fossil fuels as early as the 1950s. Meanwhile, oil lobbyists are requesting more offshore leases, LNG approvals, and there are reports of the U.S. quietly abandoning its efforts to achieve stricter reductions in climate pollution. Wall Street Journal report as Trump draft executive order would create board to purge generals, and Trump says he will nominate anti-woke Fox News host Pete Hegseth for defense secretary. Incoming Trump admin is eyeing new immigrant detention centers near major U.S. cities. Lighthizer and his allies lay groundwork for Trump's massive new tariffs. Crypto market capitalization reaches a record high of $3.1 trillion, potentially surpassing France's gross domestic product, GDP, in the near future. In a significant development, former Alameda co-CEO Sam Trabucco has agreed to forfeit a substantial amount of $70 million, a luxurious yacht, and several apartments as compensation to FTX creditors. Additionally, an ant-backed credit rating firm has secured approval from the central bank in China after a 3-year wait. The Blair Witch Project, finally released in the format its filmmakers intended, is a significant milestone. Denzel Washington announces his final role before retirement in Black Panther 3. Lena Dunham is set to write a movie about Sam Bankman-Fried for Apple. Louisiana law requiring the 10 Commandments in schools is unconstitutional, judge rules. Harriet Tubman honored for her military service on Veterans Day nearly 160 years later. Abu Ghraib detainees awarded $42 million. Jury holds military contractor responsible for contributing to torture. Square Enix apologizes for the mishap in the hairstyle competition winner's submission for Final Fantasy XIV, which was due to technical limitations such as the polygon count. Fall Guys is launching on mobile devices via the Epic Games Store. Amazon is discontinuing Freevee, its ad-supported video streaming service. Apple is reportedly planning to release its own smart home camera with AI features in 2026. Additionally, Apple has been instructed by the European Union to cease geo-blocking services like the App Store. Furthermore, Apple has collaborated with major airlines like Delta and United to utilize AirTags and Find My technology for luggage tracking. Canadian minister says, "Not everyone is welcome," amidst Trump's migrant threat. Canada abolishes automatic 10 years multiple entry visas and tightens immigration regulations. Ontario Premier floats U.S. and Canada trade deal without Mexico. As Doug Ford criticizes Mexico as a backdoor for Chinese goods, proposes a Canada-U.S. free trade agreement. Mexico's economy chief suggests possible tariff retaliation against the U.S. My Chemical Romance has announced their highly anticipated 2025, The Black Parade Stadium Tour. In other exciting news, car enthusiasts can now own a Batmobile for a cool $3 million. Additionally, YouTube is testing a new feature that allows select creators to remix songs using AI. White Stripes drop lawsuit against Trump over 7 Nation Army. Left-wing conspiracy theorists claim Elon Musk used satellites to steal U.S. election, as BlueAnon conspiracy theories explode, where liberals confront another Trump term. Reportedly, South Korean president takes up golf again to forge a bond with Trump. The United Kingdom's Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, pledged to reduce carbon emissions by 81% by 2035 at the COP29 climate summit. Additionally, the countries participating in COP29 endorsed a global carbon market framework aimed at combating climate change. In a separate development, the United States unveiled a plan to triple nuclear power capacity by 2050 in response to the growing demand for energy. The United Kingdom is on the verge of signing a free trade agreement with several Gulf countries, including Saudi Arabia. In parallel, Nigeria is actively seeking a $5 billion trade facility from Saudi Arabia. Notably, the longtime CEO of INEOM is accompanying Saudi Arabia, as the country scales back its ambitious mega-projects. A new lawsuit alleges engine failure in Subaru and Toyota vehicles, including the BRZ, FRS, 86, and GR86 models, powered by their Boxer engines. Additionally, U.S. regulators are investigating potential engine failures in 1.4 million Hondas. Furthermore, Volkswagen has announced a significant investment of $5.8 billion in the EV startup Rivian through a strategic joint venture. China plans to reduce home buying taxes as part of its fiscal stimulus package. Additionally, Chinese firms have received an unexpected boost from the Trump election, as merchandise orders have surged. Furthermore, China is on the verge of achieving a record $1 trillion trade surplus as Trump returns to office. On the other hand, the Bank of France has forecasted zero growth in the final months of the year. Ecosia and Quant, two European search engines, collaborate to create an index that aims to reduce the reliance on big tech. In a separate development, Facebook and Instagram are offering a subscription service in Europe that provides users with the option to access their platforms without ads. Additionally, Alphabet's Waymo has successfully launched robotaxi rides in Los Angeles, following the successful implementation in San Francisco. The company has expressed its intention to expand its services to more cities in the future. 43 monkeys remain on the run from South Carolina lab. CEO thinks they're having an adventure. Number of dead seals along Caspian coast rises to 850. 100,000 Chinese students join 50 kilometers nighttime bike ride in search of good soup dumplings. Police foil Jew hunt in Belgium amid fears of copycat attacks, and Antwerp police arrest 5, as fears of a Jew hunt rise following calls to action on social media. FAA grounds all U.S. flights to Haiti after 2 planes were struck by gunfire. Investigators believe Wisconsin kayaker faked his own death before fleeing to Eastern Europe. King Arthur's Hall in Cornwall was recently discovered to be 4,000 years older. Mauna Loa, the world's largest active volcano, exhibited warning signs before erupting in 2022. Pangaea Ultima, the next supercontinent, may lead to the extinction of mammals in the far future. Germany sets early election date for February, after collapse of the ruling coalition. Judge delays decision on tossing Trump's hush money conviction. In a recent announcement, India's External Affairs Minister Jaishankar stated that India is on track to achieve a $100 billion trade surplus with Russia well before the previously set target of 2030. San Francisco issued a warning about 16-foot waves that could pull people off the beach into the ocean. Additionally, a high surf advisory warns of dangerous 15-foot waves along the Bay Area coast. Meanwhile, fire crews on both coasts of the United States are battling wildfires. New Jersey is expected to issue a drought warning due to the driest October ever recorded, which coincides with the raging wildfires. Furthermore, a 6.8 magnitude earthquake struck Cuba after hurricanes and blackouts. MSNBC's viewership plummeted by half in the days following Trump's victory. In a separate news item, Oprah clarified that she didn't accept a personal fee for hosting the Harris event. Boris Johnson cautioned Trump's advisors, who are enthusiastic about Putin, to refrain from whispering absolute nonsense into his ear. The former UK Prime Minister also expressed concern about the Republican Party's homosexual fascination with Vladimir Putin. World Court rules Armenia, Azerbaijan mutual discrimination cases can move forward. Norway apologizes to Sami, Forest Finns and Kvens for forced assimilation policy. U.S. State Department announces that Israel not in violation of U.S. law on humanitarian aid to Gaza. A recent study reveals that an alarming 81% of cancer cures touted in TikTok videos are nothing but false claims. Additionally, the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, has confirmed Brazil's status as a measles-free country, following a thorough re-verification process. Furthermore, a multi-drug-resistant strain of Klebsiella pneumoniae has been detected in the northeast region of Brazil, raising concerns about the emergence of drug-resistant bacteria. Russia lawmakers pass bill banning child-free propaganda. China's first marriages grow for first time in a decade due to COVID backlog. Justin Welby to quit as Archbishop of Canterbury over handling of abuse scandal. Sarah Palin and New York Times have explored settlement, as judge sets defamation retrial. Advertisers set to return to X as they seek favor with Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Trump names Elon Musk to lead government efficiency drive. Trump expected to try to halt TikTok ban, allies say. China reveals Mach 7 hypersonic weapon design that can deploy missiles, drones. China unveils long-range drone with 22,000 pounds payload power, 575 miles per hour speed. China advances in developing Death Star, like microwave weapon able to destroy satellites. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. reveals plans to fire 600 federal health workers. Melania Trump declines to meet with Jill Biden at White House, citing Mar-a-Lago raid, claims a source. Former top NC political donor